CraftingMantis here, and welcome back to another episode of Stoneblock 2 Modded Minecraft. So I have definitely been busy and definitely very confused. I am finding that Thaumcraft can get a little confusing. Yeah, because one of the things, I think it's in fundamentals. Yes, this right here. It says to let the flux build. Well, I did that. I let the flux really build. I went through and grabbed everything that I could possibly think of. As you can see, the flux, if you left-hand corner, the light purple is the vis. That is the good stuff. Flux is the dark purple. And as you can see, my flux crystals are definitely, they are growing quite nicely. In fact, I have I've kind of stocked up on it. Let's see. Yeah, we're up to 176 now. And originally that was, the same as like my, aqua and my air, and yeah, I didn't have too many of them. But the flux is extremely high in this area, and so my flux crystals are growing absolutely insane. Granted, that has given me some insight as to why these guys aren't growing. They need some more of the, I guess aura is what you would call it. And so, I have no clue what aura would be, but maybe if I planted like the fire crystals around actual fire, they might grow more. They've probably already taken up all of the aura in the area, and that is the reason why they are not growing. So that has been a little bit of insight, but if we come over here, I've been doing a lot of research, and as you can see, we've pretty much unlocked all of this. I did go ahead and do the workbench charger, because once I ended up getting the flux so high in this area, yeah, the vis ended up not being so high. So that's what this thing is right here. This is a workbench charger. And as you can see, it allows me to grab more vis from the area. So surrounding chunks and stuff. So that is what that is. And then if we come over here and workbench, okay, there it is. If we come over here, so it's a vis resonator, a great wood, 2 great wood planks, and 2 iron ingots, and then 2 ordo and 2 air, and then 200. Granted, I ended up having to move this over into that area again, because I only had, I think, 134 vis in this area, and yeah, I was having problems actually creating anything. But see, as you can see, I just recently planted these, and we've already got 2 at max. Yeah, and yeah, they're just, oh, there's another one that's at max. They are sucking up the flux from the area. Granted, it is definitely a lot lower than it was. Let's see, what are we sitting at? Yeah, no, it's, it's still a whole bunch, but it is slowly going down. So hopefully with the flux crystals and stuff, I'll be able to kind of clear out the area. Because my plan was I wanted to actually get this, done, because then I can have the flux cleanup. Well, the only thing is that I don't know how to get this to trigger. So I'll have to do some more research to try to figure out what that is. But as you can see, the aeromancy, we've pretty much unlocked everything. I still need to do some research, and then with this one, I need to create the blank advanced focus. So that's done in the arcane infusion with minor instability, which is awesome. Alchemy, we have unlocked a lot of stuff, and then I want to talk about this thing right here, because that has actually been part of my expansion. Yay! I mean, yeah, most of these were just research, didn't actually have to create anything. It was just basically, I've been spending a lot of time at the research table, trying to get different, trying to get it, different things unlocked. So that, yeah, the one thing I did make was this right here. Which was the rotten flesh and the Ignis create some magic tallow, and that allowed me to basically create item duplication. So all of these items can be duplicated. So if you're, or actually created. Let's see, it was clay through the lava. Those are created. So you put string in with 5 vinculum and you get a cobweb. And then with the slime balls, you put a slime ball in with the alchemia, the aqua, and the victus, and you get 2 slime balls back. So the gunpowder, the slime ball, the ink sac, and the glowstone, those are item duplication. And then you can actually create these items, which is really cool. And then all of these were just, unlocked via the research and stuff. So I still need to try to figure out how all of these go together. And that will be part of the expansion plan. And then Liquid Death was another one that required just research. And so this should be interesting because it says that, you know, anything that dies in it, it ends up creating crystals. So that could be an interesting way to do like a mob farm. So that is one of the things that I have been looking at. So the Everfull urn, as you can see, we don't have the water feature there anymore. It's because this thing right here is absolutely awesome. Let's see, do we have, no, okay, we don't have anything here. So let's go ahead and empty this out. It autofills, which is awesome. So we no longer need to grab buckets and stuff. It automatically brings that over. So the Everfull, there we go, Everfull urn. So 20 aqua, I think that, yeah, that's 10 Fabrico and 10 Terra and a flower pot, and you get the Everfull. Now, this, if we come up here, I actually started a home for Mr. Pickles. I do need to get a name tag so I can actually name him Mr. Pickles, because that is Mr. Pickles. But as you can see, we have mushrooms. I didn't plant those. I have the mycelium, and apparently mushrooms just decided to grow. So I don't know if they're coming off of Mr. Pickles or what, but we now have mushrooms up here, which works really well. I mean, it is Mr. Pickles' home. I might make this a little bit taller so I can actually plant, you know, actually make some of the, like, the big mushrooms, just to kind of make Mr. Pickles feel more at home. Hi, Mr. Pickles. But as you can see, we have witch water up here, which is awesome. And then the Everfull urn actually fills in 2 blocks away from it. So these 2 and those 2 are being filled by this one. And then these 2 and these 2 are being filled by this one. So now I can have infinite water, witch water, without having any kinds of issues or anything like that. It'll automatically fill it. I don't have to have a water feature or anything because these things are taking that place. So that is really awesome. That is what I have been kind of working on off camera. And then the other thing that I found out is that, yeah, my power situation, I have a bottleneck, and that is the cows. As you can see, the tanks are relatively low. These were actually empty. I had to turn on my, as you can see, it's draining from, you know, from the battery. I had to, yet again, disconnect the top from here, because, yeah, yeah, it was not pretty. So, yeah. In fact, probably what I could do, since it does seem to be, since power seems to be turned back to normal, let's go ahead and switch these over. Let's go insert. There it goes. Okay, it's filling back up, and those are draining. Why are you guys draining so much? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with these, but it is at least relatively working. So that is, you know, one of the good things. All right, so let's pop over here. And so I had put in here, as you can see, we have the magic tallow. Now, one of the things that I want to do, I want to create the nether biome, and that requires us to have netherrack. And for the quest, oh dear. You can't put it in a bucket. Seriously? Okay, well, I guess that means that we are going to need a bucket. Let's come over here. Bucket. Apparently I used all my buckets. And as you can see, I'm also missing a pick. I accidentally put that in the cauldron. So yeah, so I need to make myself another pick. It is very difficult because, you know, sometimes, you know, if you right click it, then it, you know, it's no problem because, you know, you're clicking on the outside, but I accidentally clicked on the inside, and yeah, so let's go ahead and break this, and then we are going to go bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay, and then if we do that, there we go. Okay, so we do, okay. So this is a little bit more, more than I anticipated it to. No, what are you? More time consuming than I had originally thought this was going to be. Because for the quest, we need to have 16 of the actual. Oh, well, that was silly. Oh my gosh, why did you do that, Mantis? But we need 16 of the actual netherrack to complete the quest. In fact, let's go, where's my quest book? Here's my quest book. Let's put that there. So the quest that I am trying to complete is this one right here. Make some netherrack. It says to 16 netherrack, and you get a biome maker. And that is going to allow us to actually have the nether. for the for the actual, like, we need the biome, because if we go over into the Thaumcraft, let's see, I'm trying to remember. No, it wasn't that. Was it this one? Nope. Okay, no, not that one. This one? No. Oh, dang it, I can't remember. One of these, this one, Infernal Furnace. We have to visit a hellish place. That is, one of the things that it requires. And, well, the Nether is disabled in this pack. And so the only way to actually get to the Nether is to create it. which should definitely be interesting. I'm wondering if by doing that, if we actually will end up getting the, like, the mobs that spawn there. So are we going to end up with gas spawning? Or is it just, just one of those that it pretends to be like the Nether? I have absolutely no clue, and I'm really curious. And that's one of the reasons why I really wanted to do this, is because I'm really curious as to what this is going to cause. I'm thinking about putting the thing over there. How many? Okay, we do have 16. So I'm thinking about putting the biome over there, possibly, but I'm not sure. Oh, okay. So we got 16. Okay, there we go. So we've got our biome marker maker, and it claimed all of our netherrack. So it actually claimed it. Oh well. All right, and then we also have a couple more that we unlocked. So I ended up doing the Prudentium. I had to do that in order to move forward with so I could get the Solium dagger. So with this, and I see a couple mobs over there. So if we come over here, the idea is that I'm trying to get some mob chunks. I've already got an experience chunk and a zombie chunk, and it looks like we've got a creeper here. Oh wait, did I get a? No. Okay, that was just gunpowder. Unfortunately, them dropping chunks is only like a 20 to 25% chance, and the experience chunk is actually only 10%. So I was really surprised when I ended up getting that before actually getting a skeleton chunk. But that is all right. So biome marker. This should definitely be interesting. All right. So what else did I have? Oh, the other thing that I wanted to do, because the Thaumcraft is definitely getting to the point where things are going to take a little bit longer to actually make. And so what I wanted to do is I wanted to go ahead and unlock Draconic Evolution. I know this is definitely going to be what? Oh, holy cow. All right. Just as convoluted as the Thaumcraft. So this should be interesting. All right, let's go ahead and claim our reward. Oh, we got another Invar laser gun. So this it should definitely be interesting. So obtain a dragon heart from the mighty ender. Oh, great, mighty ender chicken. So I need to, yeah. Okay. So this has the mob grinder. All mobs in a 7x7 area in front of it. Okay. So that is where the mob grinder is. All right. So that'll be definitely awesome, because we could set up some kind of mob farm using this, which will make things a lot easier. I wouldn't have to actually continue to go up there. Granted, I still need to actually kill mobs by hand because I need the chunks. And then once I get some, a decent amount of chunks, then I can start actually using the mystical agriculture. So that is definitely going to be something that is going to be interesting. Wow, we've got all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to have to continue working on getting some more netherrack, and then try to figure out how to get our thing in here, the actual biome. So that'll be interesting. I'll do some more research as to, how far I might need to put it, because I might need to put it as far away as a mob farm. That way we can have things spawning there, and we can go try to get our butts kicked. So that'll definitely be interesting. All right, I know this is a little bit shorter of an episode, but you know, this Thaumcraft has definitely been taking a lot of my time, and yeah, trying to figure out this, you know, some of the things that it requires is definitely interesting, as they don't necessarily give you a whole bunch of insight as to, you know, what you need to, like, you know, how do I make the how do I make the flux overflow? That is, you know, that is the question right now. How do I make the flux overflow? Because I had it pretty high and I thought it was considered to be overflowing, and apparently not. So I will continue working on this, and then I'll also see about making Mr. Pickles' area a little bit more nice looking. So maybe add some big mushrooms and stuff like that. And then, you know, that'll be our source of witch water. And then, you know, thinking about where we want to put the hell biome. And then the this will be the way that we'll expand in terms of, you know, like the different oh my gosh, I just completely lost my train of thought. But, you know, expand that way for the different things that are going to be a little bit bigger. Like, you know, we do have, hold on, because if we come back over here, this guy right here, the fusion, that is going to take up a little bit more area. And so that, you know, that is going to be one of the things that I'm going to be working on in terms of expanding out in that direction. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, definitely hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. Definitely helps out the channel, and it's always nice to see new faces in my little corner of YouTube. And if you want to be notified as to when I put out additional content, then definitely hit that notification bell. But for now, I'm going to call it, and I will see you guys in the next episode.